Okay, how we doing, everybody? OPD here. It's another beautiful day in the Cheesy Moon Workshop. Last week, this past week, I posted several pictures on Facebook, and I did a few little shorts. I had been battling a migraine headache since Christmas, and it is just now starting to ease up a little bit. One of the knives that got a lot of attention during those little shorts was this knife. This is just a little plastic sunglass case that I converted into a knife case here. But this knife here, a lot of people commented on this knife. A couple of people asked about it. It is a custom knife. Get my fingerprints off here. This is a Camillus knife. It's never been used. I got this at a estate sale. And when I first saw it in the bottom of the box of knives they had there, just thrown in a box, I thought it was a buck knife. This was heavily tarnished, almost brown. I thought it was a buck knife. Moved some knives. I saw this handle, and I thought, okay, Pakistan, cheap plastic camo attempt. And but they were $3.50 each, so I threw it in a box. Got it home later, opened it up, saw there was Camillus. So, well, that's better than Pakistan. And then I saw this stamp on there. This says SantaFe Stoneworks. It's sort of etched on there. And I thought it was an advertising knife for a stone company. And I like to look those things up, so I looked it up. And upon closer look, and after going to the website, I saw SantaFe Stoneworks was a knife company. If you look at the logo there, hopefully it's picking up on camera. There's a knife at the bottom of their logo there. And they take knives like this knife by Camillus or Kershaw or other knives, and they put their own handles on them. And so I emailed them, asked them about this knife, if they could tell me more about it, what the handle was made of. I sent the fellow some photos. He sent back the response that yes, it was one of their knives. The marble came from a mine in Texas that was closed down, and they would go there and buy or pick up chunks of marble in buckets and go back and use one of these knives. And then he told me that since Camillus went out of business, okay, sorry about that. I had to go see what the dog was barking at. He's barking at the cat. Pretty typical of a dog. Okay, but anyway, the fellow told me about the knife and said that, in his opinion, that the knife would be worth about $400. So that was the history on this knife. Needless to say, once I found that out, I cleaned it up, shined it up, and put it away somewhere safe and sound. It's a beautiful knife. I didn't know Camillus made these knives. It's very much, reach up here, pardon my reach, very much like a buck. 110. I mean, if I pulled this out of my pocket and told you that it was a buck knife made by Buck, until you look at the tang stamp on the blade, you would probably 100% believe me. Everything about it looks like Buck. But I don't think the swedge is as sharp, but it's almost identical. This is way heavier than this Buck because this has wood and this has marble. It's quite a bit heavier. Excuse my reach again, but there you go, guys. That's the I think I've shown this 2 or 3 times now. Some newer subscribers may not have seen it. I absolutely love this knife. It's one of my collection forever knives. Pass it down to my kids. Camillus, New York, probably from the 80s, maybe 90s. Beautiful knife. I mentioned in a short the other night, someone was doing or not a short, jeez. I mentioned in someone else's live the other night that I was going to start giving a little shout outs and help push some other channels along. One of the channels, the very first one I want to plug is old Stephen Jeffries at SJ Relics. This guy, everybody in the knife community knows Stephen. If they don't, they should. He's been a commenter on my channel from the very beginning. He was one of the first 2 or 3 people to start leaving comments. He's done a lot of shorts. He's getting his own channel up and running. Less than 200 subscribers. Let's do what we can to help push his channel, share his content. Another fella, Big Fish. I'm sorry, I'm fidgeting with my case here. Big Fish 7334. He's a steady commenter on all the lives. He's got his own channel. He's got less than 200. Who was the other guy I was going to put on there? SC Knife Monkey. Young fellow named Justin. Pretty cool guy. Just getting his channel started. He's got some pretty good content. Knife crazy like the rest of us. Mario at MIPD 1980 EDC. Mario, he's got like 270 subscribers. We want to help punch these guys up. They are constant on most people's lives, and they're great contributors to the knife community. Let's get them guys some subscribers. And welcome them to the Knife Brotherhood. Well, while I have in my hand, I'm fidgeting with this. It's always laying on my desk. I'm going to be making one of these slips for my Zippo lighter. Really like it. And old brother Terry over at Terry's Knives and Man Stuff, he has this little thing he likes to say about man needs fire. And I agree 100%. But man don't always have lighter fluid. So he doesn't have lighter fluid. He has to resort to matches. This is pretty cool. I picked this up a year ago or so. Store your matches. Got the match strike on the bottom. Excuse me. Sorry, had to choke myself. Have some death there. But this is a advertising piece, Benson and Hedges cigarettes. And when I first saw this at a little thrift store, I thought it was a lighter and a lighter case. And I asked to see it, and I pulled it out and opened it up, and it had some matches that were, had moisture and wouldn't work, but I just fell in love with it. Super cool. I mean, there's lots of match cases. Match cases go back, way back. But this one was kind of neat. Kind of like the fidgety aspect of it. But there you go, guys. This probably added a couple, 2 or 3 minutes to the video. Please go check out these guys. I'm going to put links here and there and everywhere on here to their pages. Go help them and support them. And that's going to wrap up my video for today. Again, this knife was a Camillus Custom by SantaFe Stoneworks. Go to their website. I'll post it on here. Very cool stuff. Woolly mammoth teeth, mastodon teeth, stone, marble, petrified wood. Guys, you guys can buy those scales and do your own custom work. And if it were a little more budget friendly, I might do it myself. But if you wanted to create an heirloom piece, go check it out. They've got some really cool stuff. So that wraps it up, guys. Please remember to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. But above all, have a beautiful day.